Hi friend, I am Harish Kamble. In this video, I am going to explain about types of stele. Friends, plants divided into various parts, just like root, stem, leaves. Root, stem, here stem is rhizome, small stem, and leaves. Here these are horizontal stem, these are roots, stem, and leaves. So root absorb water, and this absorbed water is transported to various aerial part through the plant body is called as stem. This is a stem, and the function of stem is transportation of water from the root to various aerial part. This is the stem called as rhizome. So this is the rhizome, horizontal rhizome. So for the purpose of transportation of water from the root to various aerial part in the stem or in the leaves or in the root, there are water conducting cells or tissues develop. Such water conducting cells and tissues, the group is called as vascular bundles, and these tissues presence in such a plant is called as vascular plants. So there are two types of plants. This is the primitive plants and this one is advanced plant. These two are advanced, these two are primitive. So these primitive plants are pteridophytes, and in this pteridophyte the first vascular tissues start to develop, and from that they become advanced level, they goes in advanced level. So this is the primitive and this one advanced. So this plant as pteridophytic plants are called as vascular cryptogams. So vascular systems means what? The vascular tissue are situated in the central region of root, stem and leaf. They are called as stele. So the arrangement of vascular bundles are called as stele. See here there are wood, and in these woods there is heartwood, sapwood, phloem and bark. So in these there are vascular bundles, xylem and phloem. See here xylem and phloem. These are two are vascular tissues, and when they combine form vascular bundles. So arrangement of these vascular tissues are called as stele. Stele means arrangement of vascular tissues. Here arrangement of vascular tissues called as stele. So types of stele. There are three major types: protostele, siphonostele and dictyostele. Protostele is again divided into four types: haplostele, actinostele, plectostele, mixed protostele. Then siphonostele divided into two major groups: simple siphonostele and solenostele. Simple siphonostele is divided into two: amphiploic siphonostele and ectoploic siphonostele, while solenostele is divided into three: amphiploic siphonostele, ectoploic siphonostele and polycyclic siphonostele. Or we can say that amphiploic solenostele, ectoploic solenostele and polycyclic solenostele. And third one is dictyostele. So first say protostele. Protostele, proto means first. This is the primitive type of stele. Stele means arrangement of vascular bundles. So in this is the first start to development in the vascular. In this, xylem and phloem form a solid central column without any pith. Pith means central part. So vascular bundles, stele means arrangement of xylem and phloem. First we have to know what is xylem and what is phloem. Xylems means the tissue, the cells which conduct the water, and phloems means the cells or tissue which conduct food material which is synthesized by leaves and transported from leaves to root, while the xylem which transported water from root to various aerial parts. So these are the function transportation. So these xylem and phloem tissue first start to develop in pteridophytes. So the arrangement of this one is, suppose the xylem is at the center and phloem is around them. Xylem is at the center. Here, these are the xylem. These are the xylem cells, and the xylem cells surrounded by the phloem. So these are the phloems. Outermost is the phloem. Then such a type of stele is called as haplostele. Example, Selaginella. While if the phloem or shape of phloem is star shape here, star shape, sorry, xylem is star shape at the center and phloem is surrounded here. This is the phloem. This one is phloem. Always in this type, haplostele and actinostele, xylem is at the center and phloem is outside the xylem. So this is the phloem. So this type is called as, when xylem is star shape, it is called as actinostele. Example, Lycopodium serratum. So these are two types, haplostele and actinostele. And third type is plectostele. In this condition, xylem is plate-like and phloem is not surrounded, but the phloem is also passes from xylem here, passed from the xylem here. So in this condition, what happens? Xylem tissues are plate-like, plectostele. So it is called as plectostele, and phloems are cut down these xylems and goes from this end to this end, called as phloem. Not surrounded, but they are passed from the xylem. And mix the protostele. In this condition, the shape of xylem is variable, not a plate-like, and here phloem is also passed through the xylem. So this is called as mixed. This is a mixed one. This is a plate-like. So it's called as plectostele. In this condition, there is a pith is absent. Remember, the pith is absent. So these are the four types of protostele. The main protostele's important character is it is without pith. Pith is absent. So pith means what? Pith means central tissues, parenchymatous tissues called as pith. So another type is Siphenostele, and in this Siphenostele, the important function is here presence of pith. Pith is presence. And in first type, in the protostele, pith was absent, and here pith is present. So pith means central cells. It is denoted by green color. This is also divided into two, simple Siphenostele and solenostele. So in the simple Siphenostele, there is ectofloic and amphiploic. The ectofloic means what? When there is at the center of the stem, there is a pith developed, and outside of the pith, our pith is surrounded by the xylem. Xylem is surrounded by the phloem and epidermis, outermost layer. So in here, three condition: pith, xylem, and phloem. They are at the center pith, then pith is surrounded by xylem and xylem is surrounded by phloem. This is a simple one. It is called as ectofloic. In this condition, what is here? First is a pith, then pith is surrounded by phloem, phloem is surrounded by the xylem, and xylem is surrounded by the phloem. So phloems, there are two layers of phloems, and xylem is a single layer. So xylem is in between the phloem. So this type of stele is called as amphiploic stephanostele. Solenostele. In this condition, leaf gap presence. So previous there is a no leaf gap. There is a no gap. They are direct or intact. There is a no gap, but in this solenostele the gap is there. So it is called as leaf gap, leaf traces. Leaf gap, this gap is connected to the stem, so it is called as leaf gap. So leaf gap is present here in the solenostele. In this solenostele, ectoploic stephanostele, here xylem, pith is surrounded by, this is the pith, this pith is surrounded by the xylem, and xylem is surrounded by the outer phloem. Here in this is called as ectoploic stephanostele or solenostele. Here amphiploic stephanostele or solenostele, in which this is the pith. Pith is surrounded by the phloem, then phloem surrounded by the xylem, and xylem surrounded by phloem. So in this phloem is two layers of phloem here in the amphiploic, and ectoploic there is a one layer of, there is only one layer of phloem. So this is the different. And in the polycyclic, here leaf gap is a single, but there are two cycles. This is a single one, but here one and this one is another, means inner and outer stele. The two ring is there, it is called as polycyclic solenostele. And third one is dictyostele. Third type is dictyostele. Stele is divided into many vascular strands. Example, adentum. Many vascular strands. So here leaf gap in the dictyostele, leaf gap is a single, but vascular bundles are divided into many groups called as dictyostele. Here in the atectostele, what happened? Leaf gaps are many and vascular bundle are scattered in the stem section. Here scattered, it is called as atectostele, and eustele, they are at the ring. Vascular bundles means phloem. These are the xylem. This one xylem, and outer one is phloem. This one is phloem. This is a single vascular bundle. So these vascular bundle arranged in the ring called as eustele, and when they are scattered, this is called as atectostele. And these are the types of dictyostele, all these types of dictyostele. And this is the primitive type. In this single, only leaf gap is single. So comparison, this is the protostele. Here are the, in the protostele, xylem is at the center, and phloem, this is red color xylem, green color phloem. Xylem at the center, phloem is surrounded. Pith is absent here. The protostele pith is absent. Protostele again develop or evolve. Here actinostele star shape, tectostele plate like. Here amphistele. Here what happened? If the ectoploic stephanostele pith is present, pith start to develop, then xylem and then phloem. Here leaf gap develops, solenostele here. Solenostele, leaf gap is developed. Then eustele at the ring, atectostele scattered in the vascular bundle, scattered in the section, and dictyostele. These are the type of dictyostele. This one. So these are the comparison. Thank you.